Hello, friends. State governors across our nation have just approved laws to revamp state unemployment benefit systems. Another round of stimulus payments were just issued this very week. Friends, welcome back to my channel. This is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. In today's video, I will be bringing you up to date on the latest stimulus news and information. Please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. When the crisis began in the United States back in March of 2020, Congress quickly passed the CARES Act, which made significant changes to our unemployment insurance. Through two main programs, unemployment assistance and emergency unemployment compensation, the federal government was able to extend the number of weeks those unemployed could claim benefits and increase the value of their benefits. The emergency unemployment compensation also entitled unemployed workers to an extra $300 a week. But these programs all ended on Labor Day, throwing millions of Americans into financial peril before the crisis had ended. Some 26 states had already ended the federal programs earlier, hoping for a bounce in employment, but this has not materialized. So right now, politicians want some of these benefits to continue beyond 2021. Three Democrats pushing for enhanced benefits are Finance Committee Chairman Ron Wyden, Michael Bennet, and Sherrod Brown. Despite their push last week, changes to unemployment benefits are not in the initial bill, but there are still many changes that could happen. This proposal makes a down payment on long overdue reform to our unemployment system and was designed to fit in our upcoming package. Importantly, it would slow the race to the bottom on benefits, ensuring 6 months of benefits and coverage for part-time workers.
On the default, the crisis that we have a timetable for, we are not going to default as a country. We will not default. That's the responsibility we have as senators, as congressmen, as 535 of us responsible to protect this great country in an equal branch of government. I truly implore both leaders, my caucus leader and the majority leader is Chuck Schumer, and basically the minority leader is Mitch McConnell. I implore them to engage, start working, work this out. There should not be a crisis. I've been very, very clear where I stand on the filibuster. I don't have to repeat that. I think I've been very clear. Nothing changes. But the bottom line is we have a responsibility to be the adults. Our leadership has the responsibility to lead. And that's what I'm asking and imploring them to do. We should not have these artificial crises. We are not going to default on our debt. We are still basically the currency of the world, and we will remain that. So anybody who thinks any different than that is basically speculating for the sake of theatrics. Let's get on with the business of this country and making sure that people have the opportunities. Get through this COVID crisis that we have right now with the variant. Please accept the science and get vaccinated. Please help us move forward. This is what we're asking everybody to do. So the only thing I can say at this time to Leader Schumer and to Minority Leader McConnell is please lead. Lead. Work together. This is a democracy. Democracy only works when all sides work for the same common goal, and that is to keep the United States of America united. Thank you all.
These changes would ensure states cover 26 weeks of benefits and part-time workers, and ensure states are not able to discriminate against workers by determining eligibility based on old wage records. Many states already have 26 weeks of benefits, but some others do not. These states, such as Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Idaho, Kansas, Missouri, North Carolina, and South Carolina. The lowest number of paid weeks in North Carolina is just 13 weeks of support. All these states have unemployment rates below the national average as of the August figures. Any changes to unemployment benefits would prove costly, and due to the makeup of the Senate, any increase in price is likely to be flatly denied. Both Democrats and Republicans are split 50-50 in the Senate, and two Democrat senators, Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema, have balked at the cost of the bill. They both prefer something closer to $1.5 trillion, barely a quarter of the initial plan for a $6 trillion bill. Moderates and progressives are at each other's throats over the bills, and unless they are passed before the end of October, then there could be serious repercussions for Americans who would benefit from these bills, as well as Democrat chances of winning the midterm elections in 2022. So friends, what are your thoughts about what's going on in Congress? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Faced with criticism from many Californians thrown out of work during the crisis, Governor Gavin Newsom gave his approval to a package of bills aimed at reducing delays and fraud in the state's beleaguered unemployment benefit system. The legislation was signed into law less than a month after Newsom beat back a recall attempt in which those seeking to remove him from office cited problems that included long waits for unemployment benefits for hundreds of thousands of jobless Californians. Leaders of the State Employment Development Department admitted they were overwhelmed by the flood of nearly 24 million claims for benefits since the crisis began earlier last year. Although the agency paid out more than $175 billion in benefits, it also acknowledged that it discovered later that at least $11 billion in payments went to fraudulent claims. Another round of the second California Golden State stimulus payments just went out yesterday. The tax board estimates that this third installment will reach about 705,000 Californians. Payments are distributed through direct deposit, and for the first time since the state stimulus checks began, will now be sent via paper checks. In fact, roughly 375,000 of this latest batch will be through the mail and are expected to reach Californians later this week. Friends, the key word for this video is milkshake. If you are interested in entering my Walmart gift card giveaway, which is scheduled for this coming Friday, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel, like this video, and comment below the keyword. Thank you so much, friends. In order to qualify for the state stimulus payments, you must file your 2020 taxes by October 15, 2021. You can also qualify if you have wages of $0 to $75,000 for the 2020 tax year. In addition, you will need to have been a California resident for more than half of 2020 and be a California resident on the date payment is issued. It is important to remember that you also cannot be claimed as a dependent by another taxpayer. Friends, thank you so much for joining me here this morning. I greatly appreciate every single one of you who are watching my videos. If you are interested in entering my Walmart gift card giveaway, which is scheduled for this coming Friday, please make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below the keyword. Thank you so much and have a very blessed Wednesday.